Well, looks like Eve Barlow is causing some trouble for Shania Twain. A lot of her fans are refusing to watch an upcoming documentary because she's involved with it. Now, don't forget, her main occupation isn't, though it seems like it, isn't going to bat for all day. No. Her main occupation is that she is a music journalist. That's right. You probably didn't know that because the only reason that she gets a lot of recognition is she runs around trying to burn down fans of JD all day. But no, she does have a job, and she apparently got involved in the Shania Twain documentary, and some people are refusing to watch it. They've captured some of that here, where she said, "I'm honored and excited to be a talking head in Shania Twain's just announced brand new Netflix documentary. Let's go, girls." And then you start to see stuff like this. "I love listening to your music, especially on the school run, but I won't be watching this if Barlow has anything to do with it. I'm really sorry. Good luck," reads one. A lot of people urging them to reconsider their work with her. Well, another added that having learned that Barlow was a part of the documentary, I will not endorse at Shania Twain or her music. Good to know that she supports the abuse of the hashtag movement and so on and so on. Another person tweeted, "This is disappointing as Canadians love our Shania Twain, but if Eve Barlow is a part of it, I want nothing to do with it. I'm not a bot, just a woman who has been watching, and I personally don't support what AH or Eve has been doing to continue this instead of moving on." Another post reads, "Nope, at Shania Twain. You should have cut her from the documentary. Nobody will watch it because she's in it. You actually support this person?" Here's one right here that they've captured. Yeah, I mean, this is what happens when you work with AH people. She's not done, though. She's having a huge meltdown over on Twitter. Very upset, because apparently Rachel Wood, who's involved in a upcoming situation with, I don't even know if I can say his name without getting a yellow dollar, because if I use it in the title, you know who I'm talking about. Of course, his initials are MM, famous musician that's friends with JD. She apparently posted some stuff on Instagram that was not very flattering for AH. Now, what she's doing here is trying to distance herself from AH. She doesn't, so we'll go over it, but they're so mad that she said this. Her name is actually trending on Twitter today because of this. It says, "Evan Rachel Wood, whatever you say about your IG stories being taken out of context, it looks like you are calling AH an abuser, and you're comparing her to Weinstein? All the best with your case, but I'm sure you are terrified, but this is not it." Evan Rachel Woods used social media analysis yesterday that was conducted to illustrate Amber's online presence to highlight her own online situation, and now doesn't want to publicly support AH. AH has publicly supported her. How chronically disappointing. Well, it's the best thing you can do is distance yourself from her. Let's be honest. It's the best thing you can do. You want to get away from AH. She brings a lot of bad stuff to the table. So let me show you what she actually did. This is what she posted. So this is a picture that goes around. This is Rachel Wood and AH, of course. And it does keep circulating, and it makes it look like they're the best of friends. I don't know if they are or not. I don't know a lot about the MM case. Okay, that's something I still got to really look into. I do plan on doing that because that's going to be the next big one that comes up. But this picture did look bad. So she's tired of it, and she put this out there. She says, "Oh, look, a photo from 2015 that keeps circulating, trying to prove something. When in actuality, this photo was taken at an event honoring my stylist who also styled JD. I arrived alone and was seated at this table with certain logic. Everyone who was seen in a photo with Weinstein would have to be a terrible person." And then she posted this one after it. And with certain logic, I guess all of these people must support abusers too, right? Of course not. Now that we cleared that up, please stop sending me terrible things. So it's a picture with AH there, and basically what she's saying is, oh, just because I'm in this, that means that I'm an abuser. She's not technically throwing abuse, but she kind of is. Or she's not technically throwing shade, but she kind of is. She did clarify it with another photo where she was like, I don't want to comment on this. Stop blowing this up, because it did blow up for a minute. But Barlow, very upset. A lot of the AH bots out there, very upset, very, very, very mad that this is out there. Because it, of course, is another person distancing themselves from her, which is the last thing they want. And, of course, Barlow coming out and saying once again, AH is the most courageous woman in Hollywood. Good night, y'all. So maybe they're not broken up. I don't know. There was reports that she was sad and lonely. Maybe. You know what happened? I bet that was starting to go around. So AH probably took a minute, decided to call Barlow and say, how are you doing? You know, kind of like you have a pet, wants attention, but you can't give it, so they start whining. So you give the pet a little bit of attention. Maybe that's what's going on there. I don't know. All I know is this situation is funny. It's a situation of a group attacking each other, because that's what it is. They don't have no solidarity. They just go after each other nonstop, and it's funny to watch. Some stuff going on with Tug too. Check this out. This is from this Twitter account, Just Whistling. Finally got a video from Tug off. It is ridiculous how hard it is. It should be easier to report people's channels. And this email says that it was either removed or restricted. Tug retweeted it and said, no, nothing changed. Because what happens is you have a right to appeal, and he probably won the appeal. And it's just funny. Look at this. This account right here. These are all of the videos that this person is saying they flagged. Basically, a bunch of channels here. It's not even just Tug. That Umbrella Guy, this happened, Film Streak, Celeb, Crave. It's so small. Emily D. Baker, Tug again. RLC, Dr. Soup, Pepper. Yeah, Pepper, I think. I can't, they're so tiny, it's tough to see. But you see what I'm saying. It's going around reporting anybody that's talking about this situation. And he also posted this, which I thought was interesting. Check this out. Somebody is in these groups and sends these to him from time to time, and I think that it's important to share it. Team AH call to the police and FBI on me isn't the only one. They've done it to others, too, plus they hired a PI to stalk and much, much more. Showing this right here. And this group that person is apparently in, AH Defense Squad. So they just go around taking down accounts that talk about AH in a negative light, and also contact authorities on the person and make up shit. So you can see right here that person's real name is, and I'm sure they put his real name on there. They give whatever they can to try to hurt people. So this is what's going on. Anyway, let me know what you think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel, usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.